the rules in there telling you you're not allowed to film. You're not allowed to take a photo.
Have you had a word with that lady down there? She's filming.
Everyone's taking pictures.
You've got a different purpose for you. What are you doing?
This is a landmark in Halifax.
But you've got a different purpose.
What's the purpose? What is,
I don't know.
What is the
That's
purpose?
what I'm asking
you think I'm a terrorist?
I'm asking you a question.
Hostile reconnaissance? What's the purpose?
I'm asking you a question.
John, you're not qualified to answer that.
I'm asking you a question. You're not responding to me. You're asking you.
Are you a hostage negotiator?
Hey everyone, welcome into this one because what starts here looks like a simple public filming interaction, but very quickly escalates into a full-blown confrontation about authority, suspicion, and rights in public access spaces. On one side, you've got a citizen calmly recording in what appears to be a publicly accessible landmark. On the other, you've got security and staff instantly shifting into questioning mode, not just about filming, but about intent, equipment, radios, scanners, and even identity. Now here's where it gets interesting. The tone doesn't stay neutral for long. Words like hostile reconnaissance and terrorism knowledge suddenly enter the chat, despite no clear evidence of wrongdoing. And that's the core tension of this entire encounter. When does curiosity become suspicion, and when does suspicion become overreach? Throughout this video, you'll see how quickly assumptions escalate, how authority is justified without clear legal grounding, and how the situation begins to unravel the moment consistency is challenged. Stay with this one, because the turning points come fast and the reasoning starts to break down even faster.
I need to know why you're using a scanner.
Why are you using your radio?
Because that's this different radio. This is the Shopwatch radio. It's a sound safe radio.
Oh, I think I know what they are. Yeah.
So that lady down there's using a phone.
So
what
is the reason you are...
Why is she using a phone?
She's not using a professional camera.
Not using a professional camera.
So, is there any signs saying no professional cameras allowed?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
Do you
on
work
themselves.
here?
Yeah.
Obviously, are you security? No.
The cleaner.
No, you're not part of this conversation, man.
I'm
You
not even security, man.
You're not part of this conversation. Go away then, you're dismissed. Don't talk to cleaners, mate.
Right, so
Sorry.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
No, I don't talk to cleaners.
I'm not a cleaner.
What are you then?
Cleaner.
I'm not a cleaner. I'm a manager.
The manager.
So have you had security
Have you got a
training?
manager?
You've had first aid training.
Have you got a boss?
Oh, I do have a boss.
What do you think he'd think to this conversation right now, the way you're coming across to a member?
There's a signage on the door as you come in. Have you seen the sign?
What's the sign?
Come on, I'll show it to you.
No, I don't want to go, just tell me.
When you enter in any premises, you have to oblige to the sign, oblige to the rules.
But what sign is it?
So the rules in there telling you you're not allowed to ask you a question.
John, you're not qualified to answer that.
I'm asking you a question, you're not responding to me.
Are you a hostage negotiator? Are you a hostage negotiator?
I'm not a hostage negotiator.
Are you a bomb expert?
No, I'm not.
Do you know anything about terrorism?
I do some knowledge. I do have some knowledge,
Right.
yes.
I read a comic once, I know a lot about it.
I can tell you now, with the utmost respect, right, and this is fact, because I only operate on fact, right? Fact. I know more about the law.
Of course you do.
And legislation.
I can't tell you do this for a job and you do it for a living.
So you leave me alone and get back to work. Okay.
You're not telling me what to do. I can tell you what to do.
You can't tell me what to do.
I can ask you to leave the building.
And I can politely decline because I'm not doing anything.
I'm going to get the police to relieve
Bring
you.
the police then. They'll come and educate you, my friend. There's a lot of people round here looking. This guy trying to eject us for no reason. There's people over there looking. There's people over there looking.
There's
only one person who's going to end up looking stupid.
You're not doing that about them.
You are giving me the wrong
You're picking
answer.
on us.
You're picking on us.
Yeah, you are, because there's other people with cameras, and you're not saying a word to them. Not did he squit or out. So you're picking on us.
You got the scanner.
Is it illegal?
I'm not sure if it's illegal.
You're not
or
sure.
But you're picking up other people's frequency on you.
So is that illegal?
Of course it is.
How?
Because
what if you're a radio ham?
Well, if the conversation's going in this radio, you're not qualified.
Hang on a minute.
If you're a radio ham, are you allowed to?
You don't have to be a radio ham to have a scanner. Scanners are not illegal, my friend.
If conversations happening in the radio, you're not supposed to be knowing
Okay,
about
well,
it.
By what law?
What do you mean by what law?
Is there a law saying you're not allowed to listen in?
All right. If you're looking for someone, okay?
Why?
So
Why would I?
Why you want to listen to some kind of a conversation you're not regarding? You're not
Listen to
supposed
Radio
to
1
listen
on it
to?
if I wanted.
No.
Yeah, you can.
He's not going to be in the radio.
Hostile reconnaissance, what's the purpose? And he's saying it while openly admitting, I don't know.
Seeing here is the classic early stage confrontation pattern, questioning intent instead of identifying any actual wrongdoing. The moment the filming begins, the focus shifts away from behavior and moves directly into suspicion. Questions like why are you filming and what's your purpose sound simple, but legally and practically, they already place the burden of justification on the citizen, even though being in a publicly accessible space generally does not require one. Notice the repeated emphasis on equipment, cameras, radios, scanners, as if technology itself is suspicious. This is where perception starts driving the interaction instead of facts. The important detail here is consistency. Other members of the public are visibly filming, yet only one individual is being singled out. That imbalance becomes a major fault line in the conversation. At this stage, nothing unlawful has been identified, only assumptions stacking on top of each other. And that's exactly how these encounters start to escalate unnecessarily.
Frequency on a scanner, as long as it's not encrypted. Is your frequency encrypted?
Some of them is, yeah.
No.
This one is encrypted.
Well, then I won't be able to listen to you, then. I won't be able to listen. If that radio is encrypted, I will not be able to listen to it.
My radio, what I'm using here, is not encrypted. So you can pick this one up.
Which one's encrypted?
The one for the
larger
town.
one.
That one. I can guarantee you now, and I'll put my life on it, that is not encrypted.
So you can listen to it.
I can listen to that.
So that makes
It's
it legal?
not encrypted, which makes it legal. If it was encrypted, if it was supposed to be private, then you have to pay extra money to get it encrypted.
So you need to go back to your bosses and say, can we have this encrypted then?
That's SiteLink's responsibility, mate. That's nothing to do with me.
If you're that concerned.
But I'm not listening to any radio. I've got radio on at the minute. Got my radio on at the minute. Do you want a radio through to Charlie and ask him if I can send someone down? Any Charlie Oscars maybe?
Charlie Oscar, we've got somebody.
You see, I do know quite. No, look.
Come in here.
Is she a Charlie Oscar?
Hello.
Are you a police? That's fine.
Yeah. We'll just discuss them.
Just can you identify yourself, please? Because we're doing everything professionally here.
Okay, I'm BC 3472 Rockwell. I work at Halifax
This man is trying to eject us for taking pictures of the building when there's 100 other people doing the same thing. His reasons for trying to eject us is because I won't tell him why I'm doing it.
Do you mind if I ask you?
Am I required by law to explain to him why I'm out here doing this?
I'm asking you.
Listen, with respect, I'm not even obliged by law to tell you guys.
Yeah, well that's fine. Okay.
And he's trying to kick us out.
From this point forward, regardless of what you're doing, he has asked you if you can leave now, okay?
For what?
Well, I did say to him we are going to leave, yeah.
But we haven't done anything wrong.
You are going to.
But he kept on asking us questions.
The point is he wants you to leave now.
Is the turning point where the interaction shifts from questioning to justification. The mention of signage and rules introduces the idea of restrictions, but there's a problem. Those rules are not clearly established or consistently enforced. The key issue here is selective enforcement. If filming is truly prohibited, then it must apply universally, not selectively based on who looks suspicious. We also see a common tactic emerge, stacking multiple vague concerns together, scanners, radios, cameras, without actually linking them to any legal breach. This creates an illusion of authority, but not necessarily lawful justification. And when challenged, the reasoning keeps shifting rather than stabilizing. This is where the auditor's calm questioning becomes important. Instead of reacting emotionally, he keeps pressing for clarity. And in legal adjacent encounters like this, clarity is everything, because vague authority collapses under consistent questioning.
Security?
He is security.
He's not. He said he's not. He said he's not. But he said he's not. I've got it on camera saying he's not. I'm filming this conversation. He said he's a manager. He lied to us, didn't he?
We can move on. Yeah, we can move on.
I appreciate what you guys are saying, okay? I'm not going to go
if the radio are encrypted, he cannot listen to it. But if the open channel by the law,
I'm talking on his radio now, and I'm listening to it.
in order to try sort of prevent any further issues.
Oh, yeah.
Are you okay to leave now?
Yeah, listen, we're going to leave, but he's going to be YouTube famous.
Conversations we heard.
I can hear everything you're saying, pal. He said it's illegal to have a scanner.
again.
All right, well,
Say it for
That's
your
massive.
At the end of the day-
Asking if it's okay for him. He's okay for him listening to the radio. I try to make him understand. He's not supposed to be listening
He's trying to make me understand.
private conversation which is happening around the town centre. So he said as long as the radio channel is not encrypted, he's allowed to listen to however he wants to.
Any channel what's not encrypted, I can lawfully listen to, apart from the police.
Yeah, Charlie
Because
Papa Lima,
it's a hobby, and I'm
I
on
do
radio.
believe that it's actually correct.
Hang on a minute.
That's why I was asking about our channels, because I know the shot watch is actually encrypted.
There we go.
At the end of the day,
Not sure about yours,
at the
which
end of
Charlie.
the day, all right, let's just try prevent any further issues. It's a lovely day.
But
What I'd
CCTV
recommend-
telling him
Get
we're
yourself
allowed to do what we're doing.
Oh, I don't think
I'm going to have to dig up now and see if ours are encrypted or
I
not.
don't think you
Top
then.
Yeah. What's your name, sir?
I don't
So
give
you're not
details.
lawfully obliged.
No.
I'm saying it to you in order to address you. Okay, I'll call you sir then.
Our channels is encrypted, our channels are open channels.
You can call me A White.
And you use this channel to listen to it.
AY.
Some
What does that
people call
AY
me
stand
Martin.
for?
That's all I'm going to
Don't
give
know
you.
why.
Right.
I'll tell you what, he's going to find out what that AY stands for.
We've places to be now.
Yeah, that's the same. That's what
Historic
Jobs to go
buildings,
into and things like
and we
that.
thought this would be nice.
So, just before we go, under Section 33 of Criminal Justice Act 1972, there's an implied right of access, right? So, if we refuse to leave, what will happen?
The thing is, this gentleman here has claimed
It's going to escalate.
it's going to escalate potentially.
Aggravated trespassing.
So it can't be aggravated
The thing
trespass.
is, if it's,
What we've done today does not constitute any crime.
it doesn't necessarily have to constitute a crime, though, for him to simply ask you to leave. We get
This
it
isn't
with-
borderline on somebody else's feelings, is it? Because you wouldn't do that, would
Is
you?
this feelings?
You-
Or do we have? Are we
It's by
required to
feelings.
leave by law, or is this feelings?
Guys, I feel like you really are trying to provoke a bit. I don't have it. Listen, it's a lovely day. Come on.
It is.
We're not your targets for that sort of thing. We're here to just do our job.
not
We've asked you simply, yeah, come on.
Right.
I appreciate you'll have some
Listen,
officers who
all
are
right.
back and forth
All right,
a little
Constable,
bit with you. I'm not
I'll
about
leave,
that, yeah?
but before I leave, can you go get his name, please, so I can put a complaint in about him?
No problem with
Is
that.
that all right? And then I'll leave. Because I'm not being treated like this. He's treated me like an absolute sausage, and I'm not having it, mate.
Well, he insulted you, didn't he, at one point?
He did insult me, and he said that everything I'm doing today is illegal.
Too warm and too nice to really be arguing.
But why do I have to tell you what I'm doing? It works both ways, doesn't it?
No problem, you can put a complaint against me.
How do I complain against you?
That means that he's going to leave.
What's your details?
Well, there's only one manager's working today is me. You can complain tomorrow. Send the emails to the VC. They will deal
If
with
you
it.
Google the piece all details,
He thinks
you'll
this.
be able to
He
find
thinks
that
this
on
is
there.
funny, but I'm telling you, there's going to be backlash
Listen.
from your company over this.
Okay.
Because you're going to be
Listen,
YouTube famous,
he's
my friend. I'm
explained
going to
to you.
leave now, but your face is going to be all over YouTube. It's going to be made to look like an absolute muppet. Right. So expect the backlash from your bosses.
That's fine. Can we all right to
So
move
many
on
other
now,
people
yeah?
filming.
You know how to get his name, so let's just leave it at that. Let's draw a line now.
I'm going to get it, but he needs educating on public photography. It's not a crime, and neither is listening to a scanner.
It's not just photography, though. You are filming as well.
Yeah, I'm filming, but I'm allowed.
Now we've reached one of the most serious escalation points in the entire interaction, the introduction of hostile reconnaissance. That phrase is not casual, it's associated with counter-terror policing language. But here's the issue. It's being used without clearly defined grounds or supporting evidence. What makes this moment critical is not just the accusation itself, but the admission that it's being used while uncertainty still exists. That disconnect is huge. In proper procedure, suspicion should be based on observable indicators, not built retroactively to justify questioning. The auditor's reaction, pushing back, asking direct questions, forces the officer to confront the weakness in that framing. And instead of narrowing the concern, the conversation expands into more general claims about terrorism knowledge, which actually weakens the original position even further. This is where authority begins to sound more speculative than procedural.
In this area, just
Drone's illegal.
put it on your
Put it
comms.
short.
You might get another phone call because my drone is going up. I'm telling you now, Gary. I wasn't going to take it up, but I am now. Do you think it's fair, based on what I'm telling you, to go in there and to take a cut? Do you want me to show you pictures of the flags and the sides of the buildings? I mean, it's come up and asked us to leave.
Not interested.
Our intention and
Yeah,
will-
and I mean that in the most respectable way. I'm really not interested.
You're not interested in listening to what I'm saying to you about
I'm not.
what he's
Listen,
making
at the
lies
end
up
of the
about
day,
me.
I think again, if you're going to put the drone over, in my opinion, you're only trying to provoke the situation at that point, okay?
Well, we didn't get all the pictures we wanted. That's
No, we didn't. So now I'm going to have to get the aerial photographer, because I am a photographer.
I'm assuming you've got a drone licence then?
Oh, yeah.
I ain't got a drone licence.
You don't need a licence.
Well, it depends on the sort of drone.
Yeah, exactly, on the
I'm
way.
assuming the drone fits the calibre of what's allowed without a licence then, yeah?
I took 1, 2,
Oh, lovely.
3,
Very nice.
4, 5 pictures, 6. Yeah, 6 pictures. Not of people, of the building.
Right.
So I don't appreciate.
We're going to leave now.
I get you're saying you're busy,
We won't go back in, don't worry.
We are busy.
but I kind of feel that you've sided with them on this one. You should have turned round and said, no, Mr. Manager,
I don't know what conversation I had with
they're not
him,
committing
though.
a crime.
You didn't know what conversation I had.
All
I
right.
went and spoke with him, didn't I?
I appreciate that.
I've tried to be reasonable with everybody involved.
I know.
Okay, and
I
I think
just-
realistically.
I just feel a bit annoyed because we've been treated like this.
I apologise.
You probably
for that.
would as
I've
well.
tried to be all right with you.
Yeah, you've been sound.
Obviously, I've explained.
You've been sound.
You know,
Listen, I don't have a problem with you.
You can put it on YouTube, whatever you'd like to do. As far as I'm aware, I've done nothing.
No, you haven't.
So,
You haven't.
yeah, we're
I
going
mean,
to get off now.
we were borderline looking at public order and
Thank you for your
harassment,
understanding.
alarm and distress, but apart from that, you haven't done no wrong.
All what I've said. All right.
Have a nice day, won't you?
Enjoy the weather. Lovely weather. Be a garden.
You don't want to deal with drunks on a day like this.
Oh no.
No. And I already know custody's quiet. I'm sure you want to keep it that way, don't you?
Police involvement changes the dynamic significantly. But even here, notice something important. The response is not rooted in clear legal explanation, but in procedural resolution, essentially moving toward ending the situation rather than defining it. When asked whether there is a legal obligation to explain intent, the response leans toward discretion rather than law. That distinction matters. You've been asked to leave is not the same as you've committed an offense. One is administrative direction, the other is legal enforcement. The auditor's positioning here is strategic. He's not resisting, he's clarifying. And that forces the conversation into a difficult space. If no crime has been committed, on what basis is escalation being considered at all? This is where many similar encounters resolve, not through enforcement, but through de-escalation due to lack of legal ground. Stage, the emotional temperature rises because the perception of being singled out becomes central. And this is where things get legally and socially sensitive. When multiple interactions repeatedly focus on one individual while others are engaging in identical behavior, it naturally raises questions of consistency and proportionality. We also hear frustration building around credibility, particularly around claims about roles and authority. Once contradictions appear, even minor ones, they begin to affect the entire legitimacy of the engagement. This is where concepts like harassment or repeated targeting can become relevant in principle, not as conclusions, but as considerations. Because lawful authority must always remain consistent, predictable, and non-selective. Once it appears otherwise, trust in the interaction begins to collapse. The key takeaway here: perception matters almost as much as procedure in public-facing enforcement situations.